everyone. Today the topic of this session is essay writing. Essay writing, it's very difficult for all of us. In fact, like when you are in college and when you have no practice of writing, at that time, essay writing becomes quite challenging. So in today's session, we will understand what is essay writing, where exactly we face problems, what is an objective of essay writing, what are the challenges, what is do and don'ts of essay writing, and also at the end of the session, you will read one sample essay and you will understand that how you are going to start your writing. So as you can see over here, that is written by Mr. Ernest Hemingway. He's a very well-known writer and very eminent educationist. That is, there is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at typewriter and bleed. That is, you really need to pour down what you are thinking and what you want to write. So practice is very important because without practicing, without practice you will not able to understand, and you will not remember what you need to write and what all you need to include in your essay writing. So, where exactly we face problems when we write? Do we face problems in our grammar? Do we face problems in remembering the correct words or vocabulary? Or that is a logical flow? So, if you ask me, I will say like all these are the responsible factor, and you should have a proper understanding of each and every topic. Okay. So, now, the objective of this session is to understand that why the research is important, because when you write, before writing, at least have a proper research of the topic. Okay, see, when you are writing in your exams, then definitely you can't research, but then please start reading and start understanding start understanding what is happening in and around the country, the problems, the social issues, the economical issues. Okay, and read newspapers as much as you can, and also you can read some good novels. I'm not saying you read love stories, that is your choice. Okay, or you read Chetan Bhagat, again that is your choice. But yes, classical reading is very important, so we will suggest you some novels, the names, so that you can read, because the more you will read, the more you will have good hold of vocabulary. And when your vocabulary is strong, then definitely you can use those words in your essay writing and you can glossify your writing. Okay, so develop research and communications, and you develop the skills of creative and critical thinking. So yes, you should have a critical thinking. That is, while writing, you should understand that how to compare the ideas. Okay, what you are thinking and what your reader must be thinking. So there should be a kind of a compare and contrast. There should be a logical bend of mind, a logical flow of ideas. Okay, and don't go for cut copy paste. Okay, go write whatever you are writing, use your own words. Okay, make your own sentences, try to be innovative. Okay, try to be creative. So there exactly, these are the areas where you can actually fetch marks. अगर आप कहीं पे आपने कुछ पढ़ा है, उसको एज इट इज, अगर लेट्स से योर memory is very good, you're very good in memorizing things, and you're writing as it is what you have read it in Google or any article or any novel or um, any of the blogs. Okay, so that will not be very impressive. Your writing will be impressive when it is of your own. Okay, so then you should understand what is an essay. So there are many definitions you can read about an essay. Essay is a something, it's a kind of a short non-fiction, you can say non-imaginary work about a subject. Okay, so it may be classified by tone and style as formal and informal. So we can say that essays are formal essays and informal essays. So it has many purposes depending on what the writer want to write about, how he or she wants to affect the readers. Yeah. So let's understand that what are the characteristics of essay writing. So when you write, see, remember one thing, whenever we write, it is very important for us to understand that what exactly is a subject, what is a theme. See, without a theme, without a subject, then it becomes very difficult for us to like to understand that what exactly we need to write. So first of all, please understand the central idea, the main idea of the essay. Okay, so first thing that is important is the subject. Subject is a title. Okay, then you should have a proper development of the paragraph, that is they should have a connection. It's not that like each and every paragraph is running here and there. No, don't do that. They should have a proper connection with the paragraph. So development, unity is very important. See, when we don't have unity among ourselves, what happened? There is a right, there is a disagreement, there is a conflict. So when it comes to essay writing, हम ये नहीं बोल सकते they have a conflict or there is a kind of a fight among the ideas. But when you say that there is a fight among the ideas, that means what? Essay becomes very, very illogical. When you read something, you will not understand that what exactly author wants to convey. You are confused. Till the end, you will be confused. So there should be a unity, there should be a coherence, correctness, crispness, there should be a proper transparency. ठीक है, आप कोई भी subject लेते हो, it should have a proper start, there should be a proper connection, there should be a proper like if you are giving your own opinion also while writing, so that opinion has to have a connection with the central idea or a theme. Central idea क्या होता है? कोई चीज बीच में है. Let's say for example the head of the family is a central figure, या let's say हम बोलते हैं कि the children of the family are the central figure. Why? Because the entire family they revolve around the children. ओके, एक फैमिली है जिसमें मदर, फादर, ग्रैंडफादर, ग्रैंडमदर एंड टू किड्स. दैट इज एन आइडियल फैमिली. तो द एंटायर फैमिली इज रोटेटिंग अराउंड होम, द टू किड्स. तो हम क्या बोलते हैं कि जो बच्चे हैं वो क्या है? सेंट्रल फिगर हैं. तो सेंट्रल फिगर के चारों तरफ ही द एंटायर द फैमिली इज मूविंग. सो सेंट्रल आइडिया के वॉट एवर द एविडेंसेस, वॉट एवर द प्रूफ्स यू आर गिविंग, सो दैट इज कनेक्टेड विद द central theme or the subject. So whatever the subject or the title is being given to you, like let's say for example, if you are writing about child labor, then the entire thing, the entire evidences are connected with the child labor. Okay, if you're writing with the woman's education, so if you are starting with a quotation, let's say we can start a paragraph with a proper quotation: the hands that rocks the cradle rules the world. So आपको पता चल जाएगा कि okay, now this passage, this entire essay is depending on the woman's education. Okay, so this is a structure like is of an essay. You can see here essay outline. Outline is what? You should have a proper introduction, body and conclusion. Okay, so whenever you write an essay, remember one thing, that you should have a proper proper this thing you should have a proper introduction, then you have a body, and then you have the conclusion. Okay, so here like paragraphs, the first introduction is, that is orientation, the reader, the identifier, the focus, purpose. What is the purpose of the passage? It is very important, you should always write the purpose. Okay, then proper state the thesis, and then supporting details, give the evidences to support the passage. So So this basic essays, they consist of three parts. So essays can be of 3 paragraphs or 5 paragraphs. It depends on the number of words. If the words are somewhere around, like let's say 350 to 450 words, then go for the 3 paragraph. If the word limit is somewhere around, say, 1000, then go for the 5 paragraphs. Now, the structure, like as you have seen that graph, okay. So structure is like you should have an introduction. So introduction may give the background information, that roadmap the entire the ideas, like following it, okay. And then after that, it's more like a, you are giving a kind of a pre-picture of the entire essay. Then body may like include evidences, facts, and figures, either for the support of the central theme, or you can contradict the central theme. But when you are contradicting the central theme, it is more like an opinion, okay? And then your evidences, like evidences can be from some books or academic journals or some reputable websites. Conclusion is an end. A conclusion is more opinionated, or you can summarize it. So it is at the end. So these are the different types of essays. You have like expository, descriptive, narrative, argumentative. You have compare and contrast. Okay, and then you have cause and effect. So expository is, that is you are giving a detailed information. Descriptive is you are describing the picture, you are describing the smell, you are describing the taste. So it is very you are describing everything whatever you are writing. Narrative is more like a storytelling. Once upon a time there was a king and a queen. So it's more like a storytelling. Persuasive is you are convincing your audience. Okay, so that is a persuasion. Argumentative is that it present an arguments in favor of something, or contradiction. Okay, analytical essays is it's more economical essays. Okay, and also something related with the literature. So here you are analyzing the piece of information provided to you. Comparison and contrast is again it's basically it comes again, like more economical essays where you are comparing the previous figures and the current figures. Cause and effect is, it's a logical flow, that is effect will always follow the cause. Now, it always comes in our mind that for whom we are writing an essay, who is reading our essay. Let's say, for example, you are a student, I'm a teacher. You are submitting your essay, so I'm your reader. Okay, so your essay should be very clear to me. If I don't agree with your essay, then everything is a waste. Okay, so understand your audience, evaluate your topic, and adapt your topic. Okay. So these are like do's. What are the do's of essay writing? That is, uh, you need to read the instructions given to you, understand the title, and then start writing. Frame the proper outline. Okay, stick to the word limit. Let's say it's of 450 words. Don't go for the 600 words. You can take the margin of 10. Okay, ensure that each paragraph is in sync, that is, it has a proper logical flow. The topics are following each other. Get to the point. Okay, don't try to make the things quite verbose. Now, do's of again, like when it comes to the do's, you should pay special attention to the first line and the first paragraph of the essay, and then make sure that the second or the third paragraph is connected with the first paragraph. Third paragraph may give your own opinion. So essays are very effective when they are quite opinionated. Okay, and put special emphasis on the points that strongly support the central idea. Don'ts, yes, you should always be very clear about the don'ts of essay writing. Do not spend too much time on writing the introductory. So when it comes to the distribution of the paragraph, let's say for example your paragraph, your word limit is 450 words. So in that case, when it comes to the 450 words, you can go for like let's say 80 words का introduction हो गया, 100 words का 100 or 120 words का conclusion हो गया, and rest of the word is your body. So it's not that कि अगर you are writing an introduction, your introduction is around 400 words or 500 words. Do not go too far generalizing the topic, okay? Please avoid writing long sentences. I have seen students, they are writing around say 15-20 words ka one sentence. That is not required. The proper sentence is around 8 to 10 words. That will be sufficient. Please take care of the punctuation marks, because if the punctuation marks are placed in the wrong places, then everything like the understanding of the idea becomes very bad. Okay, so you should take care of the modals and also the grammar. Grammar is very important. Like, make sure that you are not writing your essay in the continuous form, or you're not writing your essays like if it requires giving the present information, you are writing it in the past. So make sure about the tenses. And also articles insertion is very important. Okay, sometimes the student, they miss out the article a and the, so it is very important that you are using a proper articles. Okay, the usage of the and the usage of a and an is very very important. And also the proper nouns, like how you're going to write the proper nouns. Like, I have many times I have seen that after full stop the students are not using a capital letter. So these things you should keep in your mind, but definitely we'll be teaching you everything in the coming sessions. Okay, and then do not use irrelevant facts and figure. That is not required. And then conclusion should not be forced. It should reflect your ideas. Okay, it should reflect the points stated in the rest of the essays. So this is a sample essay, students, for you, because we have talked a lot about essay writing. Okay, so this sample essay will help you to understand that how we need to write an essay. So the topic is education is freedom. Okay, because education helps you to give your ideas, education helps you to give your views. Okay, so education is freedom. If you are educated, you know like how to give your views and ideas, and you will think logically. Okay, you will not be very conservative in your ideas and thoughts. You will be more liberal. Okay, and you will be more progressive. So that is why we say that education is freedom. Now I have divided into three, that is introduction, body and conclusion. So first you will see the introduction. So, knowledge has always been represented by light and ignorance has been symbolized by darkness. So, please make sure that not for every topic, but yes, for most of the topics, it is always good to start with some sayings or some kind of an introduction. So, that will be very, very impressive. So, hence, education, the key to all knowledge, and yet more knowledge dispels the darkness and ushers in the light. Freedom too has always been associated with light. So there is a kind of a simile out here. So we are showing a similarity between the education and the freedom. That is why we are saying that education is freedom. Okay, so freedom too has always been associated with light, whereas servility, imprisonment have been relegated to the depths of darkness. Prisons and dungeons have been always conceived as dark and gloomy, whereas free men have all the access to light. If you are free, you will not be inside the room, you are out, you are exploring things. So that has more association with the light. Okay, so this completes our education, that education equals freedom, since both are symbolized by light. So this is the introduction. How apt it is. Okay, it is connected with the main idea. Now next come is body. Freedom can be of many kinds. We can have economic freedom, which is freedom to earn one's livelihood and maintain decent standard of living. There is a social freedom in which the individual is allowed to develop his kind of relationship vis-a-vis society. Then there is political freedom in which an individual has to say in a way which he is governed. We also have intellectual freedom, which is the liberty to think as you please without restrictions and impediments. And just as one can be allowed freedom of thought, So can be there be a freedom of action, of belief, of faith. For any kind of freedom to be truly effective, education is necessary, and with education, every one of these types of freedom becomes truly justified. So that is again connected with the main idea and the title. Now you can see here, this is the conclusion. Okay, so conclusion is more opinionated. So here I have concluded my entire essay with the words of Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand had said, I don't consider a man to be educated who has learned libraries by heart. If a man learns 5 ideas and applies them in his life, I consider him educated. Okay. Thus, Swami believed true education help a person to think for himself. Let us all pledge ourselves to Shiva, the destroyers, as he goes about his Dadaiv Nritya to stamp out ignorance, and let us make education transport us, in the words of Tagore, to that heaven of freedom. So that is how we have concluded our essay. We have started with the title. In the body, we have supported the title with the evidences, with our opinions, with our views. And third, we have summarized and concluded the entire essay with the words of Swami Vivekanand and Tagore. Okay, so we have given a very crisp and wise conclusion by using the words of eminent personalities like Swami Vivekanand and Rabindranath Tagore. So if you do this, remember one thing. First of all, the reader will be impressed. He will understand and he will be sure that yes, my writer is well read and he knows or she knows what he or she is writing. Point one. Secondly, you are giving proper support to your essay. Okay, and then you are making a proper use of grammar and the punctuation. You have seen it over here. I'm using inverted comma, I'm using comma, okay, full stop, hyphen, everything we are using it. So that is a proper amalgamation of ideas with the grammatical words usages and with the proper punctuation marks. So these things are very, very essential. These aspects are very, very essential when you are writing a good essay. देखो, अगर आप खाली एक अच्छा कंटेंट दोगे बट उसमें ग्रामेटिकल एरर्स होंगे, वहां पे you will lose your marks. If your grammar is good but then you are weak at your content, अगर आप सोचोगे कि आप एक या दो पॉइंट्स को लिख रहे हो बट आप ग्रामर प्रॉपर अच्छी तरीके से लगा रहे हो, then also you will lose marks. So see, there should be a proper balance. आपका एक proper balance होना चाहिए when it comes to writing an essays. Okay, so make sure that whatever you are writing, it has to be very, very accurate and correct. And students, now you are in first year. Okay, so this is a time, please make sure that you will start practicing of writing essays, because when you will eventually sit for the placement examination, now many companies, they are asking you to write an essays because they wanted to check your writing skills. Because by end of the day, when you will start your work, okay, तो क्या होगा, you have to write emails, आपको reports लिखनी है, and that time if your writing skills are weak, then I think we have to face embarrassment. Okay, so make sure that now this is the right time to pull up your socks and to understand that the importance of writing skills, and essay writing is a first step of glossifying your writing skills. It's not very difficult, but again, Rome is not built in a day. It takes time. We are here to help you. So please, you can pick up any topic and start writing. It's not necessary that you're writing 450 or 500 words. You can start with 100 words, then 150 words, then 200 words. That is how you can improve. So these are some questions like what do you understand by essay writing? Why it is important? What are the different kinds of essay? how to start an introduction, and what are do's of essay writing. So please answer to these questions. So this will help you to understand what you have understand through our session. So in the essay writing, make sure that you are starting your essay writing with good ideas. Start making an effort to retain ideas, and I really want you to read as much as you can newspapers, blogs, Wikipedias, and also some good novels, some classical novels. So that will be very helpful. And in order to build the vocabulary, you can go for at least 20-30 words every day, so if you will do so, at least you will have some confidence in the vocabulary words. So it is a high time, students. Please understand the importance of writing, and please work upon on your essay writing, and make sure that your writing skills has to be writing skills have to be very good. These are some of the references: AP English Language and Composition, Essential Guide of Writing History Essays, like essay exam writing for California bar exam. This is for like in case in future if you wanted to go for some foreign universities. Winning strategies for ACT essay writing. So like if you are sitting for some any for further education abroad, then there they definitely check your essay. They have a statement of purpose, so there you really need to have a good writing skills. Okay, students. So I hope you understand the importance of essay writing now, and you will start practicing your essays. I'm Shikha Pant. So if you have any problems, you can contact us. And please start writing good essays. You can take the topics from these essay books, or you can take the topics from any previous year papers, or from Google down some essay topics, and you will get the list of topics. So you can think about anything. Maybe you can write about your room. You can start with the basic topics, like you can write about your room, you can write about your daily routine, you can write about the corruptions or child labor, or you can write about COVID-19. Okay, so we have a lot to write. So with that, I'll take your leave, students. Wish you all a very good luck, and happy reading, happy writing, and all the best. With that, thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care. Good day.